Welcome to a new What I Eat in a Day. This morning I decided to make oatmeal. I don't eat it as much anymore. I think it's mainly because of the season, or I don't know. But yeah, this day I had it for breakfast and I added some pea milk to it for extra creaminess. Then I added a pinch of salt, some cardamom, and ground cloves for, flavor and antioxidants. Because cloves have a lot of antioxidants. It's not super tasty though, so I don't add a lot, but I'm thinking if it has so many antioxidants, I don't have to add so much. I don't know. But then I just emptied a vitamin D and K2 capsule and a vitamin B12 capsule in my bowl because I can't swallow pills. And then I just mix it with my oatmeal. I topped the oatmeal with cinnamon, then I had some ground pumpkin seeds. I do prefer whole seeds for the texture, but I had these left over from a recipe and I didn't know what else to use it for. I had also made some chia seed jam, which basically is just cooked berries and chia seeds, and I like to sweeten it with mashed up dates. It is honestly so delicious and I should eat it more often, but I just forget to make it. I also had a matcha latte. I had leftovers for lunch as usual, but I had to cook some pasta. I also made broccoli because I wanted more veggies than I already had as leftovers. I just add a splash of water to the pot so they get more steamed rather than boiled. And like usual, I use whole wheat pasta. My actual leftovers were these bean burgers. You can find a recipe on my blog. I will link it below. If you've seen my videos before, you've seen these burgers many times because they are delicious and so simple to make. I also had some leftover roasted zucchini. And for healthy fats, I added half of an avocado. In Sweden, a very common meal is meatballs, pasta, and ketchup, but it's usually white pasta and ultra-processed meatballs, so this is definitely a healthier and plant-based take on it, sort of. I used unsweetened ketchup, by the way. I always eat the veggies first for a more stable blood sugar. I cannot get over how good these bars are. They are healthy chocolate banana bars. I will link the recipe below. You have to try them. They are super simple to make. Anyway, I had 2 bars as a snack. I just keep them in the freezer and then I thaw them before eating. And yeah, it was delicious. This dinner that I made turned out so good and fresh. So first, I rinsed 2 cans of chickpeas because I wanted leftovers for multiple days the upcoming week. Then I added some avocado oil, salt, paprika powder, ground cumin, ground turmeric, and black pepper. I just eyeballed everything. Then I combined everything so the spices were evenly distributed, and then I just spread them out on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. I roasted it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Then I prepared quinoa, and I love quinoa and chickpeas. okay? Get over it. No, but honestly, like sometimes every now and then I get comments about it like, oh, you always eat chickpeas or la la la. I don't always eat chickpeas and I don't always eat quinoa, but I do love them, so I eat them a lot. But I don't care what people think. I eat what I want and you eat what you want, okay? Anyway, I miscalculated the dressing a bit, so this is pretty much only for 2 servings, but I added 1 tablespoon extra virgin olive oil, and then half a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then 1 teaspoon, I think, yes, Dijon mustard, and a quarter of a teaspoon of honey. You can use maple syrup if you're vegan, and then just some salt and pepper. The next step was to add avocado oil to a pan along with a bunch of frozen kale. Frozen kale is so much more convenient than fresh because you don't have to wash it and massage it and stuff like that. I seasoned the kale with some garlic and onion powder, and then I cooked it until it was a little bit wilted. I cut up some green cabbage earlier, so I just added that on top of the quinoa. Then I added the kale on top of that and drizzled on the dressing before adding the chickpeas. Before eating, I decided to add some nutritional yeast for some umami and cheesy flavor. And as I said, this meal looks so simple, but it was super flavorful. And you got the crunch from the cabbage. So yeah, it's just a perfect summer meal when you want to eat something fresh that just feels super healthy but is still delicious. I will definitely make this again. But that was all I ate this day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like it if you enjoyed it and subscribe to see more videos like this one.